Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have like a collective haul. I have made an order from ColourPop when they were doing like a sneaky sale, and then I also picked up a few things from CVS because they were doing like a 2-week beauty super discounted sale as well. So I have some drugstore items, and then I also picked up a couple of items oddly at Dollar General. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you those items. I'll start first with CVS. So as I mentioned, CVS was doing like a 2-week, I don't know, beauty special. I don't really know why or what was going on there, but they were doing like deep discounts, and then they also had a ton of coupons. So I walked around and I went in and I ended up picking up a handful of items throughout the 2 weeks. I will tell you that between the sales and my coupons, I basically paid like no more than $10 for all of these items collectively. And that is what's kind of dangerous about the drugstore, at least with CVS. You can like stack coupons with sales and stuff. And so it can really add up for getting things for super cheap, but you also need to not like just get things to get things. So with that said, we'll start with the one item that was being clearanced out, which was the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. For some reason in my local CVS's, they've only ever had the small sizes and never the jumbo ones. So I just pick them up like if I'm ever in a pinch, but oftentimes I'll wait till I'm placing an e.l.f. order, or in this case, this was 50% off, plus I had extra bucks. So I got this for basically free. I hope that they're not getting rid of e.l.f. because they had a bunch of their items that were clearanced out, but who knows? I also picked up an Essence Lash Princess. This is my favorite, and I had a $4 off of any mascara purchase, and this was $4.29. So I got this for 29 cents, which makes it even better. But I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite mascaras, and I have been missing it ever since it has been used up in my collection. Then I grabbed a lip product. There's actually a lot of lip products in this haul. I don't know who I have become. Like, I am wearing masks. I can't be wearing all these glosses all the time, but I can't help myself. I'm wearing it right now. It is called the Super Illustrious The Gloss from Revlon, and it is in the shade Lean In. It basically is like a pink with lots of like gold shimmer in it. It reminds me of a MAC lip gloss that I love so much that I used it up in like 3 months of having it, and ever since I've just tried to always find drugstore dupes. I have one from Hard Candy, I've got this one, I have one from Milani. Like, that color from MAC, while it was my first experience finding it, it's not at all unique. So I'm super happy to have this, and the texture of it feels really nice on my lips. Final 2 items that I have are from Joa. I was kind of complaining in my last trash talk about Joa that I find them hard to coupon at CVS, and I still feel that way, but with the beauty special, I had manufacturer coupons, plus these were like the whole line was 50% off. So I grabbed the Lash Up actual like mascara that I really liked. The packaging is, it's a lot of packaging here. I'm curious to see if I'll like it as much as I like the sample, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. I'm not gonna open it yet just because I have a couple of other mascaras open that I wanna finish off first, but I'm really happy to have added this to the collection. And then I also added the Crystal Glow Refreshing Luminizer Skin Mist. This is what I had like a $6 coupon for, plus it was half off. So I didn't pay very much for it. I'm not in the market for setting sprays, but it sounded interesting. I will tell you, the mist of this, super fine, and it smells rosy, which I love. So I'm very happy to have this. I haven't applied it to my face enough to know if it is doing any like crystallizing or like adding any glitter to my face, because I'm not a fan of that, but I'll definitely report back, as if it does, it'll be in a trash talk as a decluttered item, because it will not hang out in my collection for very long if it makes me sparkly or shiny. We now move into Dollar General. So I have a pair of Kiss Nails. I actually purchased 2 from this line. I am not a big fan of Kiss Nails, but yet here I am. I wanted to get these though because they were new, they were short length, and they have the adhesive on the back, which in my experience with Kiss Nails, they've always made you put the adhesive on. They haven't had it already on there. So I was curious. The first set I wore was fine. There were only 24 nails in here, so I only am able to get 1 cycle out of here. I can't get 2 sets. This is the pattern that I liked. I don't normally go with matte nails. They don't always hold up, but I couldn't resist this delightful little floral pattern with the pink. These are called Mistaken Identity. So I'll definitely have these in a trash talk, I imagine, like as I get closer to real spring, because these are just very, very pretty. Second thing I picked up was a foundation. This is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage. I had seen a lot of people talk about this line when it first came to exist, but there aren't a lot of Dollar Generals in my vicinity. So I finally found one that's not too far away. So I went in and grabbed this. I got the lightest shade, which is Shell. I don't know what kind of skin match it's gonna be, but I'll give it a whirl. Similar to lip products, I'm on like a foundation kick. It needs to stop because I need to finish up some of these, but I am curious about this, and it was only, I think, $4, so very inexpensive. So I'm curious if it actually lives up to all of the claims I've heard about it on YouTube. Final thing I have is my ColourPop haul. So they emailed that they were doing a sale and they were doing like exclusive window for people on the email list, like everybody and their brother. But I went in poking around on the site and there were things on there that sucked me in. The first was this magnetic palette. I don't really care, I'm gonna be honest, about what the outer packaging looks like. It's nice, but it's not what sold me. I wanted something of this size because now that I am using one of the palettes that I have in this size for my palette that I built myself, I don't have anything else that's big enough for me to be able to put face products in. In my big black palette that I have a ton of like depotted blushes and highlighters, and I haven't really like scrutinized that facet of my collection, and I need to, but I know that if it just sits in my black palette and I have to pull out that big palette, I'm not gonna do it. And if I try to pull out all of them, I'm not gonna do it. So I wanted to have this so I could take out like a selection and, you know, each week or over the course of a month, scrutinize them and decide which ones actually get to stay and which ones are going to be kicked out of my collection. So that was like the first thing that started me off, and then just kept going from there. The next thing I grabbed was a Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. After having that fail in my That's Taupe collection, have still really wanted to try one of their highlighters, and I'm still on a hunt for like a champagne-y type of highlighter, especially now that Becca is closing. Like, I gotta figure this out. So the one that I grabbed is in Flexitarian. Okay, don't remember that being the name. And in classic form, it seems like it's a gold. Like, it seems like it is actually a gold base. Yeah, yep, it just looks like a white gold. I can't help myself. I am like a magnet, moth to a flame when it comes to gold highlighters. I'm still curious about the texture because the only other type of product I've used like this is from Lancome, and I love that one. I love the look of it. It's similar to like when I do a liquid, like I like the effect of that. It looks wet on my face, which I'm a fan of. So I'll definitely still give this a try, but I can't not be gold. It seems like I am a gold little goblin. Then from there, I got sucked into one of their pressed shadows. That hasn't happened in a while. This one is called Cloud. This one is called Cloud Metallic. Ooh, look at it. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's like a violet with gold. Oh, God, stop it. That is so good. Yeah, that's really gorgeous. Oh yeah, that is, I definitely will say, in my Pirates palette, there's nothing pinky, which makes sense. And so I find myself feeling this sort of like void in my collection, and that certainly fills it. Let me tell you, ooh, that's cool. No regrets. No regrets about picking that shadow up. I also stumbled upon a cream shadow. I didn't know ColourPop had cream shadows, and the reason I wanted to try this out is because of the shade. I right now am using my MAC paint pot in Painterly, and I feel like I'm moving through that at a rapid pace. I don't know if it's just me or if that's just a very creamy thing, but I don't want to marry myself to having to buy multiple times a year a 20-ish type of eye-based product. So I picked up this one. I don't know if this is like never going to come back again or this shade never comes back again. Knowing ColourPop, I doubt it, but it was Agave Bloom Cream Shadow, and it's this. And it's basically the same shade as the MAC Painterly. I feel like this shouldn't be that unique of a color to find, but at the drugstore, it doesn't exist. I cannot find it. And so this is the next best thing to drugstore pricing. So really happy to have discovered this. Hopefully texturally it's the same. I'm gonna try to not use it and keep it tightly closed until I'm very deep into the MAC one. That way I can sort of see if it's going to be comparable or if I should declutter it. But I was happy to make that discovery, and here's to hoping ColourPop keeps having shades like this and then that the texture is good, because I don't want to keep buying the MAC one. It's just, it to me is a dumb expense. Like it's stupid how pricey it is for how quick I know I'm gonna use it. Next item that I have is not from the sale. This is from their Valentine's Day collection. I don't know who I became when they released their Valentine's Day collection, but I picked up this adorable little mirror. I think this is super cute, and I just like the size of it. I don't really care for the font that they use, but I liked the heart. I like the size of it. I desperately, really and truly want to do like get ready with me's and do more reviewing of makeup, but I have like a complex about it, so I haven't gotten myself to actually do it. But I feel like this could be helpful if I do finally get myself to start filming that kind of content. I would love encouragement if you guys like that idea, because I just, like I said, every time I think about doing it, I like build it up in my brain and then end up just not doing it at all, which I don't know, kind of sucks. I feel like the growth of my channel could benefit from that, but neither here nor there. I picked it up and I enjoyed it. And then the last 3 items that I have are freaking lip products. What is happening? All of these shades, I won't be surprised if they come across the same, but they just all looked so pretty. The first is a Luxe Gloss. This is in the shade Check In. I have been going through like a mauve phase. I blame Fenty. Fenty, when they released their like cream, like lip gloss formula, whatever those are called, they have a mauve in there. And I just in my head, I'm like, that's not gonna look good on you, but I keep wanting to buy it. And so then I saw this one and I thought, are you this mauve purpley thing of my dreams? And knowing ColourPop, it's not gonna be that opaque, and it's not. This is what it looks like. I definitely like it. I despise the doe foot applicators of these. I think that they're just too cumbersome and large, and I'm not a big fan of that, but texturally, I do like this gloss, so not mad at it. And then I also got, I'm pretty sure if this is from their, based on the packaging, one of their Christmas collections. This is another Luxe Gloss in Panache. Probably saying that wrong. Ooh, also glittery. looks like this. Do they look that different? Probably not. Let me go ahead and swatch it next to the other swatch I just did. Oh yeah, no. Oh no. They're definitely cousins, not twins. Oh yeah, super pretty. And I love wearing glosses over lip liner or over like a lipstick. I love the effect of juicy lips. Ooh, stop it. And then the last one is the Ultra Blotted Lip. This is in Ringleader. Never tried one of these. Ooh, this might not be good. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, see, here's my issue. I'm somebody who loves this color, but I don't think it looks very good on me. This is like a very berry, raspberry leaning type of shade. I don't know, I'll try it and see how it goes, but this is where we're at. Like I said, I'm a lip person now. It's just a thing. I have to sort of slow myself now that it's new and exciting. I can't just buy all of them, but I got sucked in. I'm happy with these purchases. I'm gonna try to focus on using things now and not purchasing as much, but I hope you enjoyed seeing these products and hearing my thoughts, and I'll talk to you